These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. That jab misses. Oh, that jab's starting to mark him up. There is not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Missing with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Failing to score with that right hook. Through the hook, didn't land. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned? What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Relax. Be smart when you go out. Just take the round off.
And there's the bell to start round three. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
missed. Solid punch. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both men step back for just a moment. These two were made for each other. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Well done with that counter shot. That's another scoring shot. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know what?
Much better. He's not in your league.
Time for the 5th round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. These punches coming from every angle. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Down goes Hector Camacho. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3,
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Lucky that hook didn't score. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Hector Camacho in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be... Here we go in the 6th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that time counter shot? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket him.
That counter punch caught him clean. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counter punching. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho that last round. The game plan does not seem... There's the bell to start round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. He wanted action, and they are delivering. The straight right just misses. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to...
And we enter the 8th round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Camacho in serious trouble right now. And Hector Camacho couldn't take any more. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking.
Oh my God, Johnny! Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. Did you see that? Camacho goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out. Not many people would have predicted.